Only one team will be left standing.
Alright, so I'm not actually sure how well Zero X utilizes Soul Stone. I know Flocker plays with Soul Stone, but I'm not, like, outside of just bringing back Zero or X, I'm not really sure what it does for the team as a whole.
I'm thinking who is, because you know every team that runs Soul Stone, right, there's always the one character that you generally want to be the one who activates the Soul Stone, right? Whereas Cloud's team, you always want Dante to activate it, or as you want, well, I guess ideally you want Zero to it.
Yeah, so you can just
move
Zero.
Yeah, so you can level 3 with him. But I mean in the sense of like the catalyst. We know Dante is the catalyst for Zero. Well, I mean Dante's the catalyst for everyone. So who is it for this team now? Is it more of X? Is it more of Zero? Which character are you really aiming to try to kill first?
I think you definitely want to try to kill Zero first in this team. I feel like X is a lot, like I feel like Solo Zero's a lot better to deal with. I mean, a lot better for you to play the game with than Solo X. Solo X, the one thing he can really do is zone. Like he doesn't really have much mix-up potential by himself. So Zero definitely hits Catalyst in that regard.
Man, both these guys are swinging right now. It seems like
scramble.
Yeah, nobody really wants to commit to anything here. Oh,
patience.
Yeah, in a game like this, you really don't see that very often. So when you see two dudes just staring at each other, that's how you know that's when they're thinking the absolute most. Back turn. Oh, pushed him to the corner, but still got the hit anyways. Gonna see the didn't even need to do that, but he decided he wanted to. And then there's another one coming through.
Now it'll work for him.
We see the back turn now.
Yep.
There it is. Yep. Can't get out of that one.
I see. I'm gonna have to steal Cloud Settle for it later.
What do you do here? Do you try to counterattack, or do you just let it die and then try to Soul Stone later?
Just let him die at that point. Like, you're gonna waste 2 bars counterattacking.
Is that all you got?
Again with Zero.
I really like that. He dashed forward to do the super to get the mix-up. I think that was really smart. Obviously, dropping his combo now, but how is Splash? Okay, there it is. Getting that level 3 like we were talking about earlier, the safer option of the two.
But Cloud still has his Soul Storm on deck. And X is in a bad spot right now. Yep, once again, did not reflect the right Hadengeki.
Yeah, now that you mention that, it's interesting. I'm watching the bottom one. Yeah, it's very clearly there. It's almost like that was intentional.
Yeah, it might have been. Who knows? Combo Fiend might have been his parting gift to us.
The Zero's one weakness.
Ooh. Oh, wow. Did not get the busted charge in time to get a conversion, though, unfortunately.
Oh, that would have been a sweet conversion there. Just a little bit late on that stinger, or just a little bit too low, I should say. Man, Splash is like, oh my God, how did he push block that fast?
That was like psychic.
That had to have been an accident. I refuse to believe he meant to do that.
Are you supposed to give him the benefit of the doubt?
No. No, not like that. I blinked and I just saw him flying, and it said advancing guard, and he was that close.
Yeah. He probably trying to just push block anything. It just happened to be Buster.
Yeah, I guess so. And it just okay. That's believable.
Great awareness for being able to confirm off of it. A lot of people that get things by accident like that, they're not ready to confirm. So, oh wow. Round start DP. All right. He is gonna get a setup off of this. But
something I've always commended Cloud on, no matter what the game was, his setups and his set play has always been on point.
Yeah.
And it's just almost like every single time he does something, it's always different. Nice blocking right there by Splash.
Yeah, that was really good. They both fired a Buster.
So now the question, how does Splash, I was about to say, how does he reset the neutral, and how can he activate X? Because Zero has basically been doing all the work here. X hasn't done too much, and then X came in and just got hit.
I do think one thing Splash is doing a little bit too much of is using the Soul Surge. A little bit too much, you're getting hit a lot for it.
It looked like he was doing it right there. In fact, he got hit. He did teleport.
Oh, wow.
Well, now we know. Now we know what happens.
You don't see that situation often in this game, so.
Man, Cloud's got that perfect. He got that push block timing down.
Oh my God. The longest knockdown. All right, so X is going to come back.
Shout out to foot dive.
I'll be victorious.
Nice.
And once again, Cloud recognizing it.
Nice.
Yep, very smart there.
That was very good, yeah. Probably wouldn't have worked pre-patch, but thank the Zero nerf. Oh, that was huge. All right. So Cloud gonna have to be careful not to get happy birthday in the situation.
So one of the things I always commend Cloud for as well, as you'll see, like they were just right there, Zero, he picks the character he wants to play, and he will actually play, he'll hold down the button to play that one character. You can see he's playing Dante right now. Zero, there he is. See, he's not doing much, and he's holding down the button again, and there he goes.
Yeah, great conversion.
And you really don't see that out of anyone else playing the game right now.
I mean, you haven't seen me play. I mean, I'm just saying.
There's a reason you're commentating right now. It's because you're playing in Pulse 3 and 4, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you thought that was an insult.
The mix-up.
The
Zero classic.
Speaking of it, just
some things never change.
Just the purest of the pure, just as clean as it gets. Ugh, man, yep.
Pretty gross. So Cloud goes up 2-0. Man, these Zero X players just aren't doing it. Team Maverick Hunters just not happening today.
X, yeah, just I'm gonna say it. I think Zero's fine. For what we've seen, it's just X they don't complement well.
Yeah.
At least as far as what we're seeing, the way that they're trying to play it, it's not complementing very well.
So one of my training partners also plays an X-Zero team, but he does it a lot more defensively. Like, he plays a lot lamer. And I definitely think that's the way to go with this team.
I agree. I think X is not, as far as I've seen, X is a much more defensive character, and Zero can be flexible.
Yeah.
Zero can he's jack of all trades like Dante. And so when we keep seeing these aggressive kind of play styles, it just doesn't really seem to work. And down goes Zero.
Oh, he lives barely. They won't have to pop the Soul Stone just yet. Combo off the throw.
And that should be enough to kill even with all the scaling, but okay, decide to.
I don't think I agree with that. Oh, but it worked out.
Yeah, it worked out. He got the hits. And you know what? When a character dies, he's going to get another one. So I think that was a good decision. He got out of the corner, but now how does he play the neutral? Because we've seen Cloud just absolutely. Oh, man.
That was a good Rising Fire, but. Oh, that was just.
He literally just did a full square around him.
So now will Cloud pop his own stone? No, he doesn't care. Yep. Mix-up City.
Yep, I was about to say looking for the chip out, and this is a hard situation, yeah. Because you start blocking for a second, you get chipped out. One hit takes it, so there you have it. Cloud moving over. Splash 3-0. Man, Cloud's looking really good this weekend.
Man. I mean, he has the Infinity Gauntlet, man. The battle for the Stones champion. It may be a different patch, but it's the same Cloud, you know?
That is true. Yep, that is true.
Different patch, same player.
Ooh, okay. So it looks like we're having
Ronin and Sonic Fox, maybe?
Ronin and Sonic Fox. Oh, Cloud and Sonic are already talking, huh? I guess they're getting ready for tonight for their main event match in the Ultra Fight Night. Well, yeah, we are seeing Sonic Fox going out Ronin Healy. So Ronin, we saw him with Sigma and Ultron, yes, with that Power Stone. And as we know, Sonic Fox, we know his team, but which one is he going to go with? Because many times he has said Black Widow is his kind of character.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's been a while since we've really seen him play at a major. So we could see a Black Widow out of him here.
I feel like he'll probably go with the tried and true. But we'll see. He might surprise us. I'm not actually sure how Black Widow fares against Sigma or Ultron. I haven't really seen enough of her in application to really. I think she's really good. I just haven't seen, her being used very much.